Are you looking to level up on Steam very quickly with a very cheap price? Check out the website steamlevelup.com. Pay with card, crypto, skins, or even Steam gems, and they'll send you a trade with complete card sets that you simply need to craft to level up. Visit the link in the description for more information. Welcome back to week 33 of Top 5 Steam Profiles of the Week. Y'all know the deal by now. Let's get into these profiles. Coming in at 5th place, we have GXRK3 with a simple purple flaming styled profile. In his first showcase, we can see a sort of Twitch style text, and this is saying his name, and it has like a nice little purple flame in the background. And just under that, we have another info box with some basic information, and this is followed by a few more showcases just to fill up some space. And that's gonna go ahead and wrap up this profile. My only edit for this one is private your game activity, bro. I say this every single time in every single one of these videos, but y'all just keep failing to do it. You just keep failing to do it, but one day you gonna learn. One day you gonna learn. Go to your profile settings, go to that game section, and put that bad boy on private, my friend. But with that being said, it's still a pretty lovely profile, and congratulations on getting 5th place, GXRK3. Coming in at 4th place, we have Zombies with a red theme profile. Jumping straight into this, we can see his first animated showcase of the profile is a scene with a sort of train going across the screen. It would have been nice to see the train kind of going off on the right side and then re-entering from the left while looping. But I mean, it does still look pretty good regardless. But if you do have access to those project files, I would try to get that fixed up. Just under that, we can see a guide showcase that kind of fits the same red theme of the profile. And this leads us to his info box with some of his PC specs. And that's going to pretty much go ahead and wrap up the profile. Overall, super solid profile, my friend. You stuck to that color scheme while creating something unique. I feel like just the layout of this one is something that's kind of unique that I do see on Steam. I don't quite see something like this, so props to you. But unfortunately, I can't leave you off the hook after flaming my main man at 5th place. So why the isn't your profile at level 80 for that red border? Make sure you go down to the motherfucking description. Click on the description. SteamLevelUp.com. Level up your profile. SteamLevelUp.com. I know y'all was waiting for it. You was waiting for it. You was waiting for it. But hey, jokes aside, my friend. Beautiful profile. And congratulations on getting 4th place. Coming in at 3rd place. I don't even know how to say this or what this is supposed to be. But I'm going to just call you John. So coming in at 3rd place, we got John with an anime themed profile. In the first showcase of the profile, we can see a very beautifully animated character. The detail in the hair animation is super well made, and I especially like how there's some slight movement on the eyebrows while they're blinking. I think it's super nice attention to detail, so great work, my friend. I will say though that one thing to note about this artwork is the border here on the top seems to be a little bit too low. So I'd go ahead and raise that a little bit just to make it seem a little bit more put together. And then continuing to scroll down, we can see an achievement showcase. And then I'm just going to go ahead and pretend that your game showcase here is set to private, so good job for doing that. Overall though, great work, my friend. You are level 70, so you do get access to a bunch more showcases. So it would be nice to possibly see something new here, so maybe like an info box, or maybe some other moving showcases, just to decorate the profile a little bit. You know, you don't want to get that level and just have it go to waste. But with all that being said, great work and congratulations on getting 3rd place. Coming in at 2nd place, we have Utrush with a sort of dark emo style profile. His first 3 animated showcases of the profile all have this text that sort of wraps around the characters, and it does flow from one to the other, so that's super cool. And I'll just show you guys, I guess. So let's just get to the first showcase. In his first showcase, I think the blink animation on the character, it's very beautiful, man. It's very put together, very well made, and I really like how there's a sort of pause at the bottom of that blink. It's super nice. Below that, we can see another character, once again in the same sort of style, and I want you guys to see how there's a text that sort of snakes around that one as well. The hair animations on this one are super fluid, super detailed, super well made, and they got that same sort of slow paced blink. And in his 3rd and final workshop showcase, which is my personal favorite, we can see another character, yet with the same kind of animations as described in the previous ones, and this one also looks beautiful. Below that, we can see a grainy featured showcase, and this is followed by just a few more showcases to fill up some space. I'm going to go ahead and just scroll through some of these. Overall, I do think this profile is very, very well made. However, it does kind of trip me up. At the beginning, I think we start off very strong with a very coherent theme, and the colors go together, the showcases go together. However, towards the second half or bottom, I think there seems to be a loss of the original theme. I assume that the old version of your profile is the stuff that you have at the bottom, but I think you definitely have to switch it up a little bit to get it all to match. So if this was me, I'd go ahead and remove all of these grainy styled showcases that you have. I'd replace this achievement showcase with something a little bit more dark purple, maybe even purple and red. I think that could be nice. And then I'd go ahead and put an info box above that achievement showcase with something a little bit more about, could be your setup, your profile, or just anything that you want really. And then to touch it all off, I'd go straight down here and private that game activity just so you can hide that up. And I think with those edits, the profile will be looking a lot nicer. Overall though, great work my friend, and congratulations on getting second place. Now before we get into first place, I just want to say that if you guys were trying to enter for next week, please go down to the description, join our Discord, and paste your profile in the hashtag top5profiles chat. Every week I'll go through the chat and choose the 5 out of our entries, so if you want to be considered, feel free. Also, while you're at it, please feel free to hit that motherfucking subscribe button, you know what I'm saying? Hit that button, or your breath stinks. Simple as that. But yeah, let's get back into first place. Coming in at first place, we have One Last Kiss with an anime themed profile. I love this first showcase of the profile. I think it's just super unique, especially with the fact that the chosen background effects are sort of a graffiti style text. Having the character kind of posted up in the camera with its foot in the foreground is also very nice. Beneath that, we are followed by a bunch more showcases, and this is where we start to transition to a more pink profile. Although the first half of the profile does start off as purple, we do end at pink, and I do think this one showcase that he has right here does a great job incorporating some of those pinks so that that transition doesn't feel as harsh. I mean, these following showcases all seem to have the same character as well, but I'm not too sure which this character is. So the first one that he has is this one right here, and then this one, and then this one, and then finally this one. Of all of them, I will say that my favorite is this one right here. I think the hair movements are just super nice and they look very, very fluid. And it just seems to be in sync with the rest of the movements of the character, so I'll give that my number 1 for this profile. He then begins to wrap us up with an info box and then a few more showcases just to fill up some space. And just what I like to see, you have your recent activities sent to private, so that is just that's the chef's kiss, my friend. Overall, this is a super well-made profile, my friend. I don't really got too many edits for you. I think it's pretty much perfect as it is. And as always, congratulations on winning week 33 of Top 5 Steam Profiles of the Week. That's gonna go ahead and wrap up this week's Top 5 Steam Profiles of the Week. If you guys did enjoy the video, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out. And if you guys would like to enter for next week, please navigate down below to the description and join our Discord. And go ahead and paste your profile link into the Top 5 Profiles chat. That's all I had for you guys today, so I'll see y'all next week.